Look at yourself right now. You've counted calories, you've done the diet, you've hit the gym 5 days a week, tracked every gram of protein, cut every carb they told you to cut. And somehow, the weight always finds its way back. You blame yourself. You call yourself lazy. You call yourself weak. But here's the truth nobody's telling you. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're fighting a system that was engineered to make you fail. The moment you cut calories, your body doesn't see progress. It sees a threat. It slows your metabolism to protect itself. It floods your bloodstream with hunger hormones until you break. Your body isn't trying to make you look good in the mirror. It's trying to keep you alive, and it doesn't care about your goals. That's the real problem. It was never your willpower. It was your entire approach. Now look at Japan, one of the leanest nations on the planet. No extreme diets, no obsessive gym culture dominating every conversation. Barely 3% of the country even holds a gym membership. And yet obesity is almost non-existent there. Meanwhile, here, 1 in 4 men is fighting a losing battle with their weight, their energy, and their confidence. So what do they know that you don't? It's not genetics. It's not some secret supplement. It's discipline built into daily life, instead of forced through raw willpower every single day. And today I'm going to break down the exact system, because once you see it, you'll realize your entire approach to health and to discipline itself has been backwards. 1. Train your taste, don't fight it. Most men try to force healthy eating through sheer willpower, gritting their teeth through salads they hate, and willpower always runs out eventually. That's not discipline, that's a countdown to failure. The real move isn't forcing yourself to hate junk food overnight. It's slowly retraining what your body craves, one small shift at a time. Pick one food you know is good for you, even if you don't enjoy it yet. Add it into your routine daily. Give it time. Your taste will shift without you even noticing it happening. This is the same principle behind every hard habit you've ever built. Discipline isn't suffering through willpower. It's repetition until the difficult thing quietly becomes normal. 2. Control your environment, not your cravings. You don't need more willpower. You need fewer bad decisions sitting in front of you every single day. If junk is sitting in your kitchen, you will eat it eventually. That's not a character flaw, that's human nature. Remove it, replace it. Make the disciplined choice the easy choice, and the weak choice the hard one. The strongest men on earth aren't white-knuckling their way through temptation all day long. They've engineered temptation out of their environment entirely. They've built a life where the right decision requires zero effort, and the wrong one requires work. Discipline isn't a daily fight against your desk, your fridge, or your phone. It's changing the battlefield so the fight never has to happen. 3. Move because it's life, not because it's a workout. Stop treating movement like a scheduled event you dread and grind through. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk while you're on the phone instead of sitting still. Stop optimizing for one intense 45-minute gym session and start optimizing for a life that simply never sits still. This is what separates the men who stay sharp, strong, and disciplined for decades from the men who burn out in 6 months and quit. Movement isn't a task you check off a list. It's not something you do. It's who you are when nobody's watching. 4. Stop at 80%. There's an old principle followed for generations. Eat until you're 80% full, not until your plate is scraped clean. Most men eat until they're stuffed because finishing everything on the plate feels like discipline, feels like strength, feels like not wasting anything. It's not. It's just a habit disguised as willpower. Real discipline is knowing exactly when enough is enough. In food, in scrolling, in how long you stay in a conversation that's draining you. The moment you master the art of stopping before you overdo it, you master yourself completely. 5. Structure beats intensity. Small, varied portions satisfy the mind faster and more completely than one giant plate of the same thing ever will. This isn't just about food. This is about your entire life. Men who structure their day into focused, deliberate blocks accomplish more in 4 hours than men who grind chaotically for 12. Chaos feels productive because it feels exhausting. But exhaustion isn't achievement. Structure is what actually wins, every single time, without exception. 6. Feed your gut. Feed your mind. What you put into your body daily determines how your body performs, both physically and mentally, whether you notice it or not. Small, consistent habits woven into your daily routine compound silently over months and years. One good decision made today beats one perfect week followed by total collapse next week. Consistency is discipline. Intensity, without consistency, is just ego wearing a mask. 7. Make sugar a treat, not a habit. This isn't about cutting it out completely and living like a monk. It's about refusing to let it quietly control your daily routine without your permission. The same principle applies to every vice, every distraction, every comfort habit you lean on. The moment something becomes daily, automatic, unconscious, it stops being a choice and starts owning you. Keep it rare, keep it intentional, and you stay in control of it instead of it controlling you. 8. Slow down. Eat with intention. Do everything with intention. Most men rush through life the exact same way they rush through a meal. Phone in one hand, mind somewhere completely different, present in body but absent everywhere else. The disciplined man is present. He eats slow. He works focused, without 10 tabs open in his head. He rests fully, without guilt dragging him back to his phone. Because a scattered mind over time quietly builds a scattered, directionless life. 9. Stop feeding stress. This is the one nobody wants to talk about because it's uncomfortable. You don't overeat because you're hungry. You overeat because you're stressed, bored, avoiding something you don't want to face. Stress makes your body store fat around your midsection, and it makes your mind avoid the exact growth it needs most. Before you reach for comfort of any kind, food, your phone, distraction, ask yourself one honest question. Am I actually hungry right now, or am I just avoiding something hard? That single second of awareness, that pause before the reaction, is exactly where discipline is built. Not in the gym, not in the diet plan, in that one quiet second. This was never really about Japan. It was never really about food. It's about the fact that discipline was never meant to be forced through raw willpower alone. Willpower runs out. It always does. Real discipline is built into your environment, engineered into your habits, and burned into your identity until the disciplined choice isn't a choice anymore. It's just who you are. That's the difference between the man who tries for 2 weeks and quits and the man who becomes unrecognizable a year from now. If you're ready to stop fighting yourself every single day and start building a system that actually works for you instead of against you, comment, "I'm ready," right now, and subscribe to The Mind Unlocked, because this is where discipline is built, one decision at a time.